Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we have Likewise TV. There are way too many streaming services out there. Nobody can keep track of all the shows and which service they are on. Likewise TV is a personalized streaming hub that makes it simple to find what I want to watch, and it doesn't matter which streaming service it's on. No more bouncing back and forth between services trying to remember where that new trending movie is streaming. Everything is now in one place on Likewise TV. Check out Likewise TV today. Click the link in the description and get back to watching TV instead of wondering what streaming service to click on, poke around in, back out of, blah 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 blah, say blah blah blah. Now, back to the arena. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, today in the arena. Despair, it takes all of us sometimes. It's depressing. It's overwhelming. In today's video, we are going to invoke despair in an almost thespian dramatic sort of way. We're playing Invoke Despair Mono Black. Not that many new cards, but the ones we have are very meaningful. So let's get right to the title card of the deck. We're going to invoke Despair. 1 and a black. Sorcery rare. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Repeat the process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. This card is one of the only real advantages that Mono Black has against Black-White. Because sometimes you get their wedding announcement and their creature and their planeswalker, and it's a total blowout. Other times, you burn their face and you draw cards, helping you actually close the game quickly and without having to be in the red zone to do it. Between Hook and Despair, you can actually do a lot of damage to the opponent directly. So it's a surprisingly effective mono black tool. It is a 5-mana sorcery. 5-mana sorceries are sometimes hard to cast or line up poorly against a very wide board. We'd much rather have cards like Meat Hook Massacre and Blood on the Snow. So we run 4 of each to make sure that we always have these to keep the board mostly clear of tokens and little creatures. So Invoke Despair is even more despairing, despairable, disparate. No. Anyway, we also have 3 Lulth, and that occupies the same spot, so while I still think it's the best Planeswalker for Mono Black, it's just going to chill at 3 copies. We've got 2 Soul Transfers. If we have an artifact and an enchantment as we cast it, we can get a Lulth or another creature back from the graveyard, and also exile target creature or Planeswalker. Because we've got Meat Hook Massacre, we've got Dockside Chef, those are enchantments, and for artifacts, we have plenty of things that make treasures, well, 8, but it still isn't as hard to line up as you might expect. Then we're going to learn a bunch of lessons and use our best of 1 sideboard to the best of our ability with 4 Hunt for Specimens and 4 Eye Twitch. These were Reckoner Bank Busters for a long time until I had to give it up. It's not a good Bank Buster deck. The deck already gets a lot of value and draws cards in a lot of other ways. It doesn't need Bankbuster. Wrong build. Anyway, 4 Shambling Gasp, because you put that with a Deadly Dispute and you play Lulth or Despair on turn 3 and you are a god among insects. And Dockside Chef, draw those sweet, sweet cards, baby. I think it's better than the Skullport Merchant. Dockside Chef, it can sacrifice itself for 1. It can come down and have mana open because it's very cheap and sacrifice a board to reload. So, yeah, good stuff. Then you go over here. We do have the 1 Takemura, the Abandoned Mire, but we probably don't need to talk about that. Lots of snow-covered lands, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 1 Field of Ruin, and that Learn board. Pretty straightforward. Mono Black Control, but Mono Black Control is still really poppin' in best of 1. Still sports a pretty good above 55% win rate most of the time on untapped.gg because primarily it picks on Mono White. So we're going to try to keep picking on Mono White today. I'm also curious if we can beat enchantments. Enchantments are, well, that's a deck. We're going to have to figure out if Invoking Despair puts us over the top. Let's go get those 7 wins, baby. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense of despair begin. Cannot be purchased at this time. My mastery tree. I must complete my mastery tree. It's going to look so good. Anyway, let's go. We enter a world of despair. No, I'm not cracking it yet. Not yet. Not until despair has been fully brought upon them. Jono. Some call me Dano. Hi, Jono. All right. Classic mono black opener. Dork, kill them to draw. Sweep the board. rinse, repeat. Traveling Minister. Yes, the round 1 life gain. It's back. Soul Transfer. We've got the enchantment and the artifact already. Black-white with a little graveyard hate. This is annoying. Actually a pretty tricky card. We don't have instant speed removal of any kind in the deck. Are you considering attacking me? Okay. Gotta get that life. What are you doing without that life? Do we Deadly Dispute? Yeah. Yeah, but we can wait and see if this is a Traveling Minister we want to kill. Silver Quill Campus. They can scry with that. They gain a life. Is that all you got? Alright, well, since I have a hook, I'm gonna make treasure instead of killing this thing. Literally the least threatening thing I've ever seen. I was more afraid of the secret door. Man, we've got a lot of little nerds and they're not doing much. So, we can chef it up and turn these into cards. I think we just play a Ghast and play a Hunt and go that route and try to have a nice large board, and eventually Chef will turn them all into cards. The opponent's not giving us anything to actually kill, but I mean, that's all that can happen, right? Is eventually they give us something to kill, and then maybe we want fumes. But I think for right now, we just take more pests. Let's just keep making 1/1s. I don't know, man. It's weird. Opponent is weird. What kind of hand did they keep? They're supposed to have like 12 of Johnny's Pridemate reprints on the field by now. All right, they have a Righteous Valkyrie. So this is our enchantment. Guess we could attack first and see if this dies and make a treasure. I don't know if that's important, but yeah, this is our enchantment. This is our Soul Transfer Jutsu. Free Shambling Ghast. Game-breaking play, if I do say so myself. Hopefully the Chef doesn't die. I would like to draw cards with it. Wait, that destroys an enchantment. What an upgrade. They dispelled my magic. A 1/3, whatever will I do? I guess we give them the Hive. I mean, we're in no rush here. We're basically a control deck, and our opponent's giving us nothing worth controlling, so we wait. We wait. Eventually we'll invoke some Despair. What's this do? 2/3 Vampire Cleric with lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. Card draw? Disgusting. I guess I'm going to rat this board. I might as well. We're going to hook them. So let's block and kill this, because why not? Actually make a treasure, not kill it. Despair. Next turn. Right now, these have to die. Keep this board nice and clean. Let's play a fresh Shambling Ghast. That'll give him the beatdown. My hook? Alright, you lose 6 life, I draw 3 cards. Ooh. Oh, do you feel the despair? Are you despairing at this moment? What I really want is for Despair to draw more Despair, so we can cast more Despair and just burn them out. Just 3 turns in a row of Despair is what I would enjoy most. No such luck. Okay, bye. Our last opponent gave in to despair. They were playing life gain. They wanted so much life, but they gave up on life. Just because of despair. Very sad. Very sad. It's a heck of a hand. I mean, all the hands with Deadly Dispute and a 1-drop just... Oh, I can't get enough of that. Ever since Standard 2022, man. Go to sleep, you stupid bat. Nobody likes you. Alright, white again. Does everybody just start with white? Voice of the bless. Let's see if this white gamer can put up a better fight than the last one, shall we? We'll make a block. We'll keep our life total good and high. Who knows how hard this might try to hit us. Blood on the Snow, very good against these decks. Very, very good. Oh, they run green. They've got Valk. Okay, they're off to a very good start. That's a lot of toughness. And they had to be on the play, so... I don't know, we might have to hook this. But if we do that, we give up our treasure. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's grab the Fumes, because fumesing the Valkyrie would make our hook much more playable, and we don't draw any land. I didn't expect that. Alright, I can hook the Voice. Next turn I can transfer the Valk. But then we might be short land for a while. Giving up the treasure is scary. But I can get back the Eye Twitch, and if there's something I love, it's a little tiny bit of value. Three Blood on the Snow, 3 land. That's about right. Do you guys like card flicking? Do you find it triggering? Maybe just a little? Okay, so they rebuilt. They have Epic Board. We have to get to what? We have to get to 6 mana. So we draw land or we probably die. There's been no land in the top 3. That's not a land. I guess we'll exile the thing we can't really block. And then we'll try to chump block with Hunt. Maybe next turn we hit the land and we can Hunt and then Sciences. I'm trying here. I can beat a lot of things, but I can't beat a lack of mana. The deck does need it. But yeah, I guess I should have taken Sciences. Better safe than sorry. Good God. This is getting stupid. Alright, we loot. Gotta hit a land here. Thank you. They go straight to attacks, huh? They don't want to risk their innkeepers. They love them too deeply. We need to keep one of our pests for the summons, or the fumes, I should say. Are we still in this? We don't deserve it. We did finally top a land, but, I mean, you guys would agree that was probably overdue. Uh-oh, that's gonna fly. I guess we have to kill that, and we have to block somehow. Okay, we need a land for Lolth. That's what we really need. Otherwise, this is just gonna fly over and kill us. Land! Nice. Despair definitely doesn't do it.
You require my aid. My will cannot be denied.
We stand with the spiders of Lolth in these trying times. Come on. Don't draw a hive either. We still have 4 hives in our deck. I'm very worried we're going to draw a tapped hive. Luminarch Ass Pirate. Here again. Always, this card just senses when you're weak and goes for the throat. They're attacking Lolth. We could let Lolth die. I think that's the right play. Wow. Attack me for lethal? No, attack the Planeswalker. Frickin' Commander players. Nice draw. Don't give it indestructible somehow. Don't have a sneaky card. Don't you do it. Oh my, that will not help you. Oh yeah. And then we were fine. Everything's fine. What the hell was that? We're doing it. Learn, draw, sweep. Just want to do that every game forever. Stupid bat. Why do people still use this bat? Man. So many goth kids out there. I will now, from now on, I'm taking sciences every single game, unless my hand is actually all land. My first couple learns are just sciences for days. Wow. Straight to the Sunset Revelry for the tokens. No life. Crazy. Is this another life gain deck? Are they playing Sunset Revelry because it says life on it? Maybe. Brutal indeed. That was my eye twitch you just took from me. I guess we're not blocking because we have Deadly. Again. Let's just keep it going. Why not? I'm never missing a land again. Alright, what flavor of mono white are you? The kind who Sunset Revelries and Brutal Cathars, which I think is a pretty bizarre combination. Do we just block? And then, I mean, I guess then I don't Deadly Dispute, so I guess I could have another Brutal Cathar. Oh, so they just pass. Fun. Here's the hook. What do you got? No pumps. Cool. You resolve all is your friend. Embrace the resolve all. Ta-da! It's the Wandering Emperor.
Let your blade do the talking.
Okay, they're a very different kind of deck. All right, no blocks,
Strike
right?
fast and strike hard.
Oh wait, no, I need something to Deadly Dispute, so no blocks. I mean, they seem very excited. Your face. Make a treasure. Now we get both sides of Soul Transfer. Guess I should take... I don't have the fodder for Fumes, so I'm either taking Pests or Mascots. We'll go Pests. We're not quite in Mascot. Like, we could cast Mascot, but I think I have better things to do. For now, anyway. Nice.
Swords will cross it.
Now I need to find Despair to get that wedding announcement before it gets too bad. Just keep trading. Yeah, let's have a spot removal up our sleeve in case they have another Wanderer. Yeah, they say go. They probably do have another Wanderer. So how do we beat that? What's the best way to handle it? Probably just fumes it next turn. Well, we could play a pest summoning, and then they play the Wanderer, and they make a Samurai, and then we fumes the Wanderer, and then we hook the board, or we blood on the snow the board pretty soon. But summoning gets us there pretty well. I could play the chef, chump and draw, and make the opponent really want to kill this. Yeah, seems good. Getting the chef into circulation seems good. There she is.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
She's a very frustrating card
To me.
when you rely on combat, but if you stay out of the red zone, she doesn't do too much.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I like using this instead of the Deadly Dispute. We can use the Deadly Dispute if the opponent tries to exile something like the chef. They are playing white, so they probably have a lot of exile. Despair? A little late. We could have cleaned up that wedding announcement.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, are you trying to help me with despair? No, I don't need your help with despair. Despair is our friend today. Uh-oh, that's not good. Just in time to foil my despair plans. Triggers. I think I am going to use this. Now I need to solve 2 wedding announcements, huh? I'll go here. But I don't need to fumes the Wanderer. The Wanderer is going to die to the first Invoke Despair. Alright, they sacrifice this, they sacrifice one of these, they sacrifice the Wandering Emperor. I think there's no question this is the way. Despair. Sacrifice the flipped one, yep, more value. Sacrifice the Wandering Emperor. Feels good. Play this. Keep on grinding, keep on grinding. Create treasure, draw. All right, so what else? What are they actually going to beat us with? Yeah, what wins the game? We actually haven't seen many cards from them. We've just seen wedding announcements, Wandering Emperor, Sunset Revelry, Brutal Cathar. That's it. It's kind of crazy. They flip to nighttime. They do nothing. So they have another Wandering Emperor, maybe. I guess we'll fight their Planeswalkers with Planeswalkers here.
Darkness will swallow.
They do know about fumes. Fumes might be inspiring them to hold back. Absence. Okay.
I'm sure you'll miss me.
Yeah, of course. Of course you have that.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underground. Keep watch for intruders.
Elite. Okay. See what they take. It's all fine. We have the mana. We can afford it. Now they know about blood on the snow. Well, that's probably just gonna happen. Sorry. Not sorry.
Show them how how we greet our enemies.
Gonna give up the chef here. We need to keep one spider to exile to take out the Emperor. If they play like a Brutal Cathar to get rid of it, that's fine. Sacrifice the creatures while we have the resources to sacrifice. Deadly Dispute can sacrifice other thing for cards later. Get it. 5, 6, 7. Treasure is 8.
Back to wandering.
Valorous Stance. How many of those you got? Okay. Well, I get 2 spiders, so if you can take out the spiders, I guess you kind of keep the pressure on. Let's see if they can do it.
And I, the generous one.
Okay. You really want Lulth? You really want Lulth. Kill a 4/4. Or turn around and pressure opponent. Pressure opponent. This could be a big swing.
Fall into my web again.
What we got? Yeah, it's mascot time. All right, we've got a nice board. It's not great for attacking. Opponent's got a Brutal Cathar. My 4/4, no. More wedding announcements. Where's my despair, man? I've only drawn 1. I need more despair than this. I like the Menace. Menace is good. Okay, so we'll go this. Goodbye, Samurai. More triggers. God, this hook has just destroyed them this game. So close. We've almost got there. Look at all the lessons we've used. Kind of absurd. Let's see if they can get out of this without dying to hook. The Elite Spellbinders don't make sense in this deck. This deck doesn't win quickly. Therefore, the Elite Spellbinder is just exiling something that they'll eventually play later anyway. So if it's their best card, for example, they'll pay 2 extra for it if the game goes long enough. I mean, game, maybe? They can power up a cave. But we have Hook. Let's play this pre-combat. Get a whole bunch of loyalty counters. Might even use the ultimate, depending what happens on this attack. Settle the Wreckage, anybody? March of Otherworldly Light. 8. Stay alive if you can. I don't know. Ganging up on the spider. I don't know if you're gonna live. What are they? Are they blocking the spider? Okay, so it doesn't matter. Down to 3, and 3 things die, and that means you die. 5 head.
In exchange for loyalty.
Beautiful, if I'm being honest. Absolutely gorgeous. It says mono red. They play mono red. But they didn't kill it, which tells me that's not a spike field hazard. That's a frostbite. They're feeling natural. Let's give them the business. All right, go ahead, attack. I dare you. I double dare you. I'll block with all of them, just you watch. Whoa, 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 we're fighting? Opponent's creature has become indestructible. Never again am I going to missile that and drop this way. Alright, so do we gain 3 life and throw away another eye twitch, or do we save them? We know our opponent probably has a frostbite, so that will help them basically do that damage at some future date. Plus they don't have a Tovolar on the field right now. Once that's on the field, we definitely want chump blockers. If we play the chef, they'll kill it. In response, we can draw a card or Deadly Dispute. And why not? Just make them crawl through the gross, disgusting muck that is our deck. Okay. They've got a pack leader. No attacks, maybe? Oh, oh, okay. Sure. I think I'm gonna hook this. That pack leader, of course, needs to die. They can't get advantage just from attacking. But we think they have a frostbite. So we could just chump block and dispute, or chump block and draw and try to set up that way. But I like getting the frostbite out of them. I really like getting the frostbite out of them. There it is. Okay, so do we draw with Dockside or do we Deadly? I think we Deadly. It's early game, at the time when the treasure is best. It has the biggest chance to be of impact. I've got 2 lands in hand virtually. I said I was always going to take Sciences from now on, but I'm starting to reconsider. How about some Pesty Besties? Besides, we get another trigger here after we see what's disputed, and now we know we don't need Sciences at all. Let's take Fumes. Cool. They tapped out for that. Gravy. Kill him. They're like, he'd never throw his chef in the graveyard that way. Yes, I would. I'm a heartless bastard. Opponent says, haha, now I get to attack you with Reckless Stormseeker. But you're out of cards. Oh. And then they fell into a pit of despair. Oh, you feel the despair washing over you. Nighttime. We lulf. Little worried about a Stormseeker, but we'll take our chances.
I will cull the weak.
Easy. No problemo. Of course they have it. I bet they also have a blizzard. Oh my god, they do. Oh, destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Good thing I have a million more cards just like them. Indestructible, right? Yep. And trample. No need. Blocking does nothing there.
At least there is blood on your hands.
Blood on my hands, yeah. Well, take this. How you like that, huh? Now you have no reckless storm-seeking thingy. Now you're gonna have to top deck like a god for the rest of the game. Beautiful. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Get him dead.
You could have such high powers for annihilation.
There's plenty more where this came from. Just drag him through the swamp of despair. We're gonna twitch and ghast and dispute and transfer someone's soul to somebody else's. I don't know. This might be the turn 3 despair or lulth that we've been craving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aspiratry. Block and dispute, I guess. Plenty of time for hunting and eye twitching. Oh, good. I'll probably take the soul transfer, but we can still cast it pretty soon. And we can block their Luminarch Gas Pirate for a while. And we haven't drawn any of our sweepers yet, so they don't get to spellbind those. And this is the stage of the game where spellbinding them is nasty. We'd much rather draw Despair and our sweepers off the top. When we have the mana to gas them, yes. Yes, good, good. So many specimens being hunted. Keep the treasure. We have 5s and 6s we might want to cast. Chaplain. Escort. Indestructibility. Gonna have to put the exile kibosh on some of this nonsense. iTwitch continuing to take one for the team. Let's get some pesty besties up in here. Since we have the hunts, we can still go get the sciences if we need it. Cool. All right. Less ass pirates in the world. Really does make it a better place. They're really scared of this bat. Maybe they're contemplating conceding right now. Everybody complains about the card flicking when we watch Pro Tour matches on my streams on Twitch, which is a thing I do these days. And they're like, thank God they don't do that on Arena. Well, careful what you complain about. Careful what you wish for. I'll find a way to trigger you. I'm in the triggering my audience business. Okay. Don't blame me, blame my opponent for roping. They don't rope, I don't have to fidget, you know? Very important. I got blocks for days, man. I can do this all day. I love mono black control. I love when creature decks actually think they can win and they keep attacking into nothing. It's glorious. That despair is going to be good, but let's just keep our treasure. There's no reason to get rid of the treasure. Pesty besties. They're holding back because they expect a board wipe. I'll get around to it. I got time. I got all day. Lolth. Cool. We'll see if they have a good solution to this.
Do what I demand.
Yeah, that's not very impressive right now. I gotta say, if you thought you were going to kill something with it, yeah. Mono white. Farming. We're in full farm mode. Okay, no is it decks. 0 blue decks and red decks. Just more white decks. Bring on more white and green and red cards. Let's go. Everybody in Naya, just come throw all your creatures upon the endless wave of sewer garbage that this deck produces. I don't know. Kaido here's wearing a lot of blue. I'm concerned. Is this a keep? Yeah, I guess so. We'll just draw a Deadly Dispute and we'll be fine. Dana the Fireblade Charger. Kaito, Avatar, I'm disappointed in you. The heck is the matter with you? This is where we suit up the Fireblade Charger. Oh, we play the Battlecry Goblin, of course, of course. No attacks, okay. Do we get a hook down just to get a hook down? I mean, that can be a lot of life over time. And the Soul Transfer Jutsu will work, okay. Okay, I mean, I've got 2 other sweepers in hand. That's gotta be scary for the opponent. Gotta be. They're gonna play with Fire My Ghast. I mean, if I make the treasure, I'm that much closer to casting my sweepers for good numbers. If I kill the Fireblade Charger, I'm not under any pressure. I'm gonna make the treasure. That's actually a pretty tough decision, pretty close. Do they have the land? They need it, they don't have it. Let's get rid of this, skip this back. Keep the treasure. We're trying to make sure we hit enough land. Hook can deal with these just fine. They find the land, they probably have the Anthem. All right, we need to draw a land. Draw land? No. Okay. That's okay, that's okay. These will get us there. Believe in the Ghast. Cool. Okay. They use the Hobgoblin ability to kill one of the Ghasts. We'll make another treasure. They'll attack with these 2. We'll chump, make another treasure. All right, we've got as many treasures as lands. This is fine. This is fine. All right, if we hook for 3, we go down to 1 treasure. If we Blood on the Snow, we get back Ghast. But we take 4 damage from the Chargers. But we gain 4 life. Okay, let's do it. Let's play the most expensive card here and get a new board presence going. It'll make sure that we can Deadly Dispute in the future. Oh, okay, they're gonna kill that. Cool. They're gonna kill it twice. Not advisable, but okay. You did it. Literally missed 2 face damage. Am I sacking a treasure to try to hit land, or am I playing eye twitch here and blocking? Let's block. We can take our time. This is fine. Make them go through all the deep, dank darkness of the world. I think I'm gonna hook. So we can give up the eye twitch. Give me those sciences. Hook for 1. Kill him. Kill them all. Come on, goblins, try to make it look close. You see a pair of goblins. It's not exactly a new sight in this game. We've seen many pairs of goblins.
Are you enraptured? Aren't I the generous one?
They might be able to frostbite the Lolth or something, but Soul Transfer can get it back.
I will not cry like a meek thing.
Now what? I think we just get Lolth back. Not with Soul Transfer, though. Probably with Blood on the Snow. It's gonna kill him so fast. Take it. Every time through, like, we hook him for another 3. We gain another 2 life. We get another Lolth. We get another set of Menace Spiders. I mean, it's insane.
Slay our enemies.
They're gonna die to that so quickly. Okay. Land.
My hatred lives.
Kill them all. Just get them dead. Well, we found the land. A little more than we even needed, but down the stretch, we survived the early game. We scraped and clawed. And then our opponent died. With all their goblins on the field. If it's not is it, we diz it. Yeah, that's not okay. Blue skied. I mean, if they're not playing blue, I don't know how much more you could signal your blueness. Hey, Despair. I don't think we gave Despair to the goblins. And it's a forest, of course it is. Nice. Alright, we've got 4 lands. I'm just gonna take Pesty Besties. Enchantments. Enchantments are scary. Not gonna lie to you. I respect fear enchantments, but Invoke Despair can help. I want to cast Dispute this turn. Let's play the Eye Twitch. They might try to Circle of Confinement that, then copy that ability with Weaver of Harmony, target both our creatures. In response, we Deadly Dispute, we untap, we Invoke Despair. Although, I guess that's not nearly as good if we're making them sacrifice a Circle of Harmony. Circle of Harmony? Nah. Wedding Announcement, there we go. Although, I guess that's kind of bad that they get the token. Yeah, we don't necessarily get rid of the announcement. They might keep it. Do I get rid of this so I can attack my opponent? Do I need my lesson right now? Let's just make sure we get our lesson. They run exile effects. I'm honestly not sure what I'm supposed to take. Maybe I do take Sciences just to be sure. Okay, we could Despair this turn, we could Lolth this turn. I wonder if I can find a way to combine the Meat Hook Massacre with the Despair to actually kill all their good stuff. But the key against this deck is you just really have to be patient. I think I'm going to go for Lolth. Like, your board wipes have to get rid of their whole Hallowed Haunting boarded nonsense.
Envy is strong.
And if we are able to keep a Lolth on the field, that should really help us get through all this. They're not the best at attacking or dealing with Planeswalkers. They have to have exactly the Banishing Light effect, Borrowed Time, which a lot of lists don't even run. It's a very clunky removal. If they play a Circle of Confinement and copy the ability to take out both spiders, we can still block their 1/1 with our Pest. That's why it's very important to keep that Pest around. And if Lolth starts drawing cards, then hopefully we can stay ahead and grind them out. And just always have a board wipe when they build a nice board. Yep, there's Hallowed Haunting. And they say go. All right, so do we hook this board? Or can we wait longer? I think we hook this board and then probably despair next turn. That means we can make new spiders, so let's attack. They take it. Wow, they take it, huh? So we could let them attack down the Lolth, build a bigger board, and then hook it, and invoke Despair for now. We would get probably the Weaver and a token. They'd probably defend these. How many of these do you think they can make next turn? And they flip this? We're gonna get the announcement probably. No, I'm not sure now. I'm a little worried that next turn they'll build a big board with the Haunting and I won't have a sweeper for it. So, we despair. And we draw. And now their life total is at least under a little bit of pressure. They're going to lose another 2 to this despair. They took 5 here. All right, do they give up the Weaver or the announcement? Probably not the Haunting. Big decision. That's your board presence you're talking about. And it does pump other enchantment creatures. I think announcement's just a little better if I'm in their seat. I wouldn't give up my announcement. I give up my Weaver. But I've never been a fan of Weaver. Either way, they lose an Anthem for enchantment creatures. But this can pump everything, which is a big deal with the Hallowed Haunting and getting out of meat hook range. Yeah, they're dying on this decision. There's steam coming out of the ears, and it's the announcement. Wow. Okay, we draw.
It's bold to bargain with me.
We didn't find an untapped land, which is concerning. If they make enough enchantments with the Hallowed Haunting, who knows? We could need it. I see. Okay, it's getting real. So they're going to try to go super wide. We're going to need Meat Hook Massacre to finish this job. Oh, that's aggressive. You're at 13. Are you crazy?
This round, but
Are you crazy? You're at 13? All right, we're going to have to... We have to keep making them commit to this board.
You reek with
We put it down first so that if we get a trade here, we get an extra loyalty counter. They take it.
I will get what I want.
I mean, they might make a big board, but Meat Hook might smash it all, and we might be wide enough soon to just drain them. They're at 8. We have 6 creatures. Yeah, no matter, even if they make a huge board, we can go Ghast, Hunt, Hook. The patience with the Meat Hook can really pay off. All right, let's see what they do. They're gonna try to kill me. Got Rune of Might. Draw a card. Maybe they can hit Michiko's Reign of Truth and have flying, trampling nonsense. That would be an epic end to this game. But they don't even have that many enchantments. They can copy the trigger though with Weaver. That would still only be +4, +8, +8? No, +10, +10. I guess that would be pretty huge. Oh, they go Circle. Okay. Okay, Circle takes the Meat Hook plan and makes it worse. Are they gonna copy the ability? They go for the Ghast. Wow. They copy the ability. Now they're probably just gonna attack Lolth, huh? People are way too afraid of Planeswalkers, man. So this isn't buffing these. Well, it is, right? Is power and toughness equal to the number of spirits? No, this is a Snake Druid. Okay, okay. The rope continues. How about these menace stats? They can block 2, 3 spiders and still take 1. I get more damage through just by hooking, but I can probably use the damage on the spirits to make them die sooner, and then if it all falls down. It all falls down like a giant Jenga. Besides, they've been taking a lot of this damage. So attacking first does less damage, but ensures I get to clear the board, I think. All right. So these are each going to take 2, so we only need to hook for 3, and then everything dies. That means I can Deadly Dispute here if I want to. I'm trying to, like, did I mismath this? Am I goofing this up? Let's see. Nope. Never did have it. All right, now we need to rebuild enough board and then kill it. We know with doubled Hollowed Haunting, our time is short. No, not another Rune of Might. Trample is not our friend. Still got a Fumes in there. But we don't have a lot of mana to get the Fumes going. We're gonna need another Sweeper. We don't have it yet. Not ideal, but we do what we can. $27-5. Can we find a way? I can't believe we've only drawn 1 hook and 1 despair this whole game. Like, none of our big hits. And now these are about to fly. We're about to take an insane amount of damage. We've got to draw a Sweeper. Maybe I was supposed to, instead of fumesing the Trampler, maybe what I was supposed to do was loot and try to draw it. Maybe that's how we're supposed to be in this game. Really good. They should take the hook though. Okay, no flying Vigi yet. They go to 12. They go to 4. Just get an enchantment off the board, make it harder for them to hit Flying Vigilance. That's a land. I can't believe this is happening this way. I thought I had this game. Okay, getting rid of the Rune of Might is turning out to be the right call. Because otherwise, getting trampled over would just be game here. But all they need are a couple enchantments. That's not an enchantment. Somehow it pumps everything. Oh, it's a spirit, that's why. Alright, do they have 2 enchantments? There's 1. Right, they need 7, is that right? I mean, I hope they get punished for having Generous Visitor in their deck by not having another enchantment here. Oh, this is just too much damage anyway, right? Yeah, now, okay. They're never punished. Never punished. Oh. That game burns, man. There were 7 Sweepers and 3 Invoked Despairs in the deck that we never drew. They top decked one of those cards on that final turn. And it was, you know, it was flawless. Because why wouldn't it be? All right. All right. No 7-0. 7-0 Dream died. Game I think we should have had, but that's the way Magic is. We play. Chaplain. Well, that's a frustrating little card to have to face with our Shambling Ghast. Ward 1, you say? Alright. Bestie Besties, I think. Because right now we have enough land. Could have also got Fumes to deal with whatever they play next, but we have a Soul Transfer that can do that. Boros? Of course. The only card people actually put in their deck. Luminar Gas Pirate. I mean, is this card just not like the... I swear, it's like the most played card in Arena. I thought it was going to be, like, maybe a Johnny's Pridemates the most, right? But man, they really got people to pony up for that card. It's very good. I'm not saying it's not a good. It's like, holy crap, is it the most omnipresent white card? I think so. It gets played in decks that Pridemate doesn't get played in. That's mean. Wow, our opponent's 1-2-3 is very good so far. This comes in tapped. And we wait. Good God. Taxes. What's this do again? Whenever you or another permanent you control becomes the target. You mean like Invoke Despair? Nice. We wait? I mean, are you happy with your life playing cards like this? Oh-ho! Lovely. I wonder why now they're willing to do this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is fine. I mean, what do you even play red for? What kind of a total joke are you? Making a treasure is kind of the same as paying a Thalia tax, except if they have a way to pump the Thalia, we're in trouble. Yeah, but let's do it. Seven mana Lolth. And put all my mana into you, huh? Or I can put all my mana... Nope, that won't work because we target and then it gets countered. I have to give up my treasure. It's a disaster.
I will cull the weak.
Alright, if I had made a treasure instead, was I casting Blood on the Snow that turn? I was, huh? If I had made a treasure instead, no I wasn't, because there'd still be a Thalia. Never mind. Never you guys mind. This is fine. I suppose the token they make my attack Lolth? Oh my god. They're drowning me in obnoxiousness. Alright, block the big one. Lolth is gonna die anyway, so who cares?
Nothing more.
Cool. Cool. Attacking doesn't really, like, do anything, right? So we just die if I play this, right? Because to play it for 2, we have to actually pay 6. And then we have nothing to block Redain. But I guess we kill off a lot of the things around Redain, but then we're still not going to cast Blood on the Snow ever. Okay, whatever. Why do they even play red? Just so they can say they're not mono white? You're still mono white trash to me, and I don't respect you, and I never will. Never. And that is game. Oh, that was terrible and stupid all at the same time. And I hope that person just, you know, has terrible luck in the arena. Forever. And I hope they're not allowed to breed. Okay, I said it. Should be, their line should be ended. I gotta tell you, the last two matches, going from 7-0 to possibly 6-3, and just the way I lost the last two matches are so depressing. I don't even want to finish, but we must do what we must do. All right, what does this do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, 1 damage to each opponent. Pog. Okay, is it spells? Let's go. I block you? What are they gonna do? 1 damage somehow? Make them have it. Make them have it. Sure. They didn't use it on my shambling gas, so I'm happy. Do we give them the transfer? Yeah, we give them the transfer. Just keep up on board. Just keep up on board. Their deck is kind of weird, so we just gotta chill. Take out the most powerful cards we see. Iteration. Look at 3. Anytime. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Opponent's entire behavior has been so bizarre. But hey, if they just bust out Goldspan Dragon and have negate, they win, so maybe they don't have to actually care about how they play. Here we go again. Just every turn, turning it sideways. Foretell. They have a counterspell? In case they have a counterspell, let's try to hook. Hook can kill this Flame Breather right now with the mana we have, but it's not clear that Hook will be able to kill, like, say, if they play Imrith, or if they play the 6/6 Dragon. Okay, you could have done that in response and dealt 1 more damage. Okay. No land, so probably another... Probably another Spikefield Hazard. Will you play it in response for an extra damage or no? Despair. I still haven't had a game where I just spam Despair. It's overdue. Like, the reason I wanted to play this deck for you guys today, honestly, is because I had some practice games on my iPad where I just cast like 2 or 3 Despairs turn after turn. It was so satisfying. We have not even done it in our 9 games. We've never had back-to-back Despair. My frustration level is rising. Opponent plays an egg. We draw another land. Okay. I think we just have to go for this. Make them prove they know how to counter a spell. Not yet, they don't. But look at the lands we've drawn. 9? And how many spells? 5? 9 to 5. Not an acceptable ratio in this world. I'm actually gonna lose this, huh? Unless we start drawing like an actual Magic deck. 1 to the top. It's a lot of beholding the multiverse they're doing. Well, Pro Gamer alert. Okay, we're chilling. So this is Saw It Coming or Demon Bolt or Crush the Week. I guess they'll probably sweep the board. But we make them do it. Oh, good. Demon Bolt. Well, they don't have a sweeper if they're using spot removal like this, and that is very good for us because it actually means that the Mascot Exhibition is straight card advantage. Okay, their hand sucks too. They're flooding as well. This is like the worst game of Magic I've played in a while, but here we go. Just limping to the finish line here on this show. All right. Man, look at my lands they've drawn. All 4 Spikefield Hazards. That's really sweet. We still have only 1 Shambling Ghast and it got exiled. We have no creatures to get back with Blood on the Snow. And they got Will, that draws 2. If they're willing to lose to the... Willing to lose Will to the Pest. Yeah, that's a huge draw. And another Foretell. Probably a Demon Bolt. But we'll see. If it was a Crush of the Week, I think they'd just play it. Okay. Well, we get another Abrade out of them. They can't draw cards for a minute, so I think we wait with Blood on the Snow. They have not shown that they counter spells ever. Is that their 3rd or 4th Behold? 3rd. We should not. 2 to the top. I mean, we should never win this game. Not with the luck we've had. If we draw Invoke Despair, though, it can kill Will, so we don't want to take this out until, like, it's about to draw cards again. Okay, well, never mind. Now we just want to blow up both Planeswalkers. It just breaks my heart to get nothing back.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Okay. They don't have any more spike field hazards. Can I kill this? If I hook for 1? Yeah? I need the creatures. Hope this works. Now would be a bad time to find out they play counter spells. I did play around Jwari. Nice.
This is
Just
why
when
I
I was
didn't
having
want
a
to
good
fight.
time.
Kill here. Come on, invoke despair. Deal him 6, draw another invoke despair. Game. That's our plan. Okay. All right. Now we want our sweepers back. They can't cast it this turn, though. I called it. I called the shot. Come on, baby. It's not another despair, is it? Is it? But we can use that deadly dispute, see what we see. We've got him low, really low. Do we go for it? I called my shot. Let's not back out now. We go for it. Oh my god, how did we win this? Opponent has taste. All right, final boss, epic. Long video. All I've got to say is 7 wins, awesome. Invoke Despair, awesome. Mono black control, still a force to be reckoned with. And if your opponents never run counter spells or don't layer infinite taxes on top of you like an absolute tool, then yeah, it's a very fun time. So what a silly game. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.